In our next video in the Onshape series, we're going to take a look at how to do dimension drawings. So very similar to what you see on your screen. Let's go ahead and get started. So I'll go back to the Part Studio, and these are the two parts in particular that I'm going to work with. This is part 1, so I'm going to right click over here in our part browser and say create drawing of part 1. Now I've got several options that'll pop up. Typically we just take the default. So you've got there's some ANSI and there's some ISO templates. I don't really have any of those. You can also go to custom template up here at the top. Well, this is usually what we do. We'll say ANSI. We want English. We want sheet size A because that's what'll print to our printers, just a normal printer. You can choose inches, millimeters, feet, all that kind of stuff. We typically use a period. Over here on the right, you have a choice. Do you want to include the border or not include? And then you can also indicate how many horizontal and vertical zones you want. So you can also say, do I want to include the title block or not? Kind of depends on your space. We're going to actually include, though, the 4 views. We're going to save us a step. So we'll click 4 views. You can actually go to no views and really place your views the way you want to. But typically 4 views is enough. So we'll click that and we'll click OK. When it does, it'll go ahead and come right up with those 4 views placed for us. And you notice it was nice to us and even put a center mark in for us. One thing I really like is I like to click and hold the Shift key on all 3 of these. So my front, my top, and my right side view. I like to select them all just by holding the Shift key down. And then I'm going to right click and say show hide. And I'm going to say let's show the hidden lines. I think those are always pretty helpful for us. Now you can see up here on this top view we have some hidden lines for the circle, for the hole. And on the right side view, we have some of those hidden lines as well. We want to put center lines in. So to do that, we'll go right up here, edge to edge center lines. We'll click it in and we'll say click between these 2 hidden lines. We'll do the same thing down here. And typically, I don't have to click the other one. It picks up on it pretty quick. So now we'll go from here to dimension. We'll say, all right, let's dimension. So we'll click that in. And like many other CAD programs, if you press the D key, you will be given straight to dimensions. So I'm going to click this dot and then here. That'll be 1 inch. And then I'll go from here to here. And then I'll go from edge to edge. So we want to get that overall. One thing to note, before I place it, if I move my mouse, I can actually go ahead and center these dimensions up. So now, because this one's a little messed up, I'm going to click on it and kind of just drag it over and make it look a little prettier. If I wanted the one, let's scoot this one out over here. Now dimension again. So click in the dimension or press the D key. I'm going to say from here to the center mark. There we go. From here to here. And then from here to the top. Something going just like that. Now we also need to know the diameter of that hole. Now when I drew this, I didn't use the hole command. I used a circle and cut it through. So same principle. I'll go to dimension here. I'll click the circle itself. I'll drag it out a little bit. Now I need that to say through. So what I'm going to do, I'll press escape to get out of dimension mode. Just kind of double click on that 1.5. And then over here in this box, I'll put in the word through. And now they know to drill that through. And really what I would need left is this, I need to know the thickness of this. So I could put it here or on the right side view. Either way, I'm going to be okay. Well, let's take a look at one more real quick that actually has a hole in it. If I go back to my part studio, I'm going to take a look in this particular case at part 2. So I'll right click over here on part 2 and I'll say, let's create a drawing of part 2. Now notice I'm in the recently opened, so because I just did this, I could go ahead and continue with that, right? So I'll just say, let's go ahead and do the 4 views and click OK. And notice there they are. So my first step, I'm going to hold the Shift key down and click all the views. Then I'm going to right click and say show hide. And let's show those hidden lines. There we go. I'll go up here to the center lines, edge to edge. I'll zoom in a little bit so we can see a little better. There we go. And then I'll come down here to this right view and I'll click it as well. Now, if you notice, this line didn't go all the way through. So notice I'm still in a center line command, right? It's still picked. So I'm going to hit escape and get out of that. I can click on the center line itself and actually drag that out a little bit, make it a little bit longer. I'm going to do that there as well as in this view. So I'll click on that center line and just drag it where I want it to go. Okay, it's a little bit cleaner looking that way. Now, on the whole, there's not a whole lot of dimensioning to this, so I guess we could go ahead and do the whole thing. So dimension, we'll click from the edge, or from the pointed edge, however you want to look at that. Get the whole view, and let's do it this way too. Because remember, we need to know where to put the drill bit, and then we need to know what size drill bit to get. And I'll go ahead and get the thickness while I'm in that mode. Something like that. Now I do have that hole to deal with, right? So if the hole command was used, you can kind of slide right over here. Here's hole and thread call out. So I can click that now, and I can just click the edge of the hole and drag it out a little bit. Now in this particular case, it was a counter bore. So all of those notes get called out. And then from here, we could take that document to the printer, or we can share it and collaborate with others.